take on Auckland Metros. The Shujaa started off quite slowly yesterday. I've shown better, how can I call it, better glimpses, or rather better players expected from them. Narrowly defeating Simba Saba 1914 in an All Kenya Pletseni to set up a mouth-watering plate final matchup with the Auckland Metros.
You probably just feel that the team have never played together. This set of players have never played together, and they were just getting it right as the tournament went on. Maybe it's time for them to deliver the plate title. Will surely light up the crowd here at the Safaricom Stadium.
Auckland, the man to watch for the team from New Zealand would be Rocky Khan. Atunasia Masirewa and Luke Masirewa are also very, very potent, and the Kenyans will definitely need to have something to counter the threat that these two gentlemen pose.
Our center referee is Inigo Ivatera. Kyler O'Donnell to get this match underway. Kyler O'Donnell is one of the best sevens players in New Zealand. Just unfortunate to not make the All Black sevens every time there is selection. But he surely is going to be one to watch out for alongside Rocky Khan on the Metro side.
Has shown great form in the tournament yesterday and today. Definitely should be able to go around and make Gordon Tichen's selection a little bit harder this year.
And once again, Shujaa have started with Alex Olaba on the wing. There's a scrap heap there for the ball. The New Zealanders just turning it over. And they're now in possession.
Luke Masirewa punching in through the center. Ball retrieved very well by the Auckland Metros. Counter coming from Kenya. Fabian Orlando with the ball. He's got Mike Wanjala, gets himself in a bind. Captain Andrew Monde there to provide support. Cheeky kick coming in from Masirewa. Augustine Lugonzo.
That was Alex Olaba actually.
They almost have a similar run. Gets almost hard to find out who is who.
And he did well to just hold the pass. Eventually, Fabian Orlando confidently striding away to put Shujaa ahead. Fabian Orlando is one player who has grown through this tournament. I remember him captaining the Kakamega High School team to victory at the 2010 edition. Not Kakamega High School, but the Western Province team to victory at the 2010 edition. It was actually the 2009 edition, and he has come through the ranks both for club and country.
Of course, Fabian, still quite a young lad. Did also hone his skills at the Junior Safari Sevens, then as it was known, the Under-19 tournament. Great to see these players just busting up and ensuring that they can retain their right to become elite rugby players. Fabulous try there by Fabian Orlando.
And Augustine Lugonzo has done the duty of converting to give Shujaa a 7-0 lead against Auckland Metro.
Has very deceptive pace for his size. Almost looks like he's not even running.
Incidentally, the two were schoolmates at the Kakamega High School. Fabian Orlando and Augustine Lugonzo. There he is in our picture to restart the match.
Oliver Mangeni just unlucky not to get that ball. He's been extremely dominant in the aerial balls.
A rare smile from Paul True.
Looked more like a grimace in pain. I'm not too certain what's probably hurting him. Rocky Khan with the scrum put in for the Auckland Metros. Still early days, a lot to play for in this game. Kenyans win the scrum against it, and Mike Wanjala gets a ball on the blind, dashes towards the line, manages to get through. Good try there by Mike Wanjala. They call him Michael Wanjala Jr. There is yet another Michael Wanjala, no relation. So to differentiate, I see they've actually picked up the name Junior to add on to his name.
And this scoreline surely exciting the crowd here at the stadium. And I'm sure also delighting the fans watching the match on K24 in parts of Kenya.
Did speak about it in the previous game. the ability to pick the ball from the base of the scrum and going blind. Serious pace being shown by Wanjala. Ball comes off the lower post protector pads, and the scores remain Kenya Shujaa 12, Auckland Metro 0.
You just have to give credit to Wanjala picking the ball, opting to attack the short side, turning on the pace and scoring.
Gaston Lugonzo also goes by the name Augustine Ligami with the kickoff for the Shujaa. Two Auckland players going for the ball, and Andrew Monde wanted to gift himself a chance to just retrieve it. Didn't go according to plan. The Metro still returned the possession. Masirewa to O'Donnell. O'Donnell passes the ball to the player that is Khan. Great thumping tackle coming in there.
And good recovery. That was Alex Olaba with the initial tackle, but the referee calling for an infringement.
The Metro starting the game, looking to try and get something back in. Rocky Khan, Masirewa. Tamasi Masirewa does the goose step. You get to see that a lot with the guys from the Polynesian Islands. Andrew Monde just guilty of trying to slow the ball there. Rocky Khan has the numbers. Luke Masirewa with a try. Auckland back into it.
Rocky Khan's conversion is good, cutting the deficit to 12-7. Shujaa just leading the Auckland Metros 12 points to 7. We have about 1 minute to play in this plate final at the Safaricom Sevens. If you're joining us, this is the first half of the plate final. We still have two exciting matches to come. The third and fourth playoff pitting sides that were knocked out in the semi-final. Western Province against Samurai, before the big one, the match between first-time finalists Argentina against Wales.
Unlucky bounce of the ball there, gifting Auckland with a penalty. Try scorer Luke Masirewa to start this off. Luke has already been capped by the New Zealand Sevens team, just as Rocky Khan already has. They'll be key to try and impress and perhaps get Gordon Teachens to consider them back into the team. And the Metros look to be charging back in, get a very, very important score before the halftime interval. Auckland Metro 12, Kenya Shujaa 12, with the conversion attempt set to be concluded.
Conversion is good. The Metro take a 14-12 lead into halftime.
Back to Matters Rugby, second half, kicking off. Auckland 14, Kenya Shujaa 12.
Mwale scores a try for the Kenya Shujaa. This man is growing in stature, Bush Mwale. He's a man to watch out for, making his maiden appearance in the Kenya Sevens senior side, and definitely showing the reasons as to why the selectors gave him a nod. Strength and conditioning coach. He's a strength and conditioning coach. Bushwale showing awareness. You could see him just shifting the ball from the left to the right hand, leaving the flaily left hand free to shrug off any defender who would be, foolhardy enough to try and attempt a tackle. Augustine Ligami kicking deep. Kenyans look like they have instructions to try and pile on the pressure to the Metros and keep them camped within their territory. Tanasi Masireo with the ball. Easy pop going into Lam. Lamudi scored the second try. Gets a timely tackle coming in. Great tackle and taken off the field of play. This will be a line-out throw-in for the Kenyan lads. Andrew Amonde quickly takes it. Referee will have none of it. Looks like he wants to have a consultation moment with the assistant referee on the far side.
But he give you in the hands. That's all.
He picked it and fully touched.
Okay.
Oliver Mangeni retrieving the ball. Kenya's looking a bit flat, not having so much space. Olaba takes the ball into the contact phase. Wanjala has Bush Mwale. Mwale still looking for space, breaks through. Great running there by Bush Mwale. Gets a pass to Augustine Ligami. Good tackle coming from Masirewa. Much better from the Shujaa lads. Pass almost getting to Mangeni from Mwale. But there will be a penalty advantage for the Kenyan Shujaa, looking much better.
Calm, wait.
It's number 13.
13 is a high tackle.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
Young Mike Wanjala, he did turn up for the Kenya Sevens Academy at the tournament last year. Young man, still 20 years of age, has a lot of years left to play. Thumping run there by Bush Mwale. Didn't have the ball where he needed it to be.
You just feel that Mike Wanjala there setting up his opponents for disaster, his teammate for disaster. That pass, not the best of pass in the light of the on-rushing defense from the Metro players.
He held the rugby ball for a moment, like scenes you'd see in rap videos in the early 90s, someone holding a radio on his shoulder. Looked like he was well on course to sell the ball or something.
Anyway, he can only get better. He will learn.
Callum O'Donnell has been a bit quiet in this half. Tamasi Masirewa, he's a battering ram. It's a ball in bat, stopped dead in his tracks by Tony Onyango.
Now this is Luke Masirewa to Rocky Khan, who does not escape the attentions of Oliver Mangeni and Andrew Omonde.
There's a saying in Swahili, kiendacho kwa mganga hakirudi, and that clearly looked like what was happening in there. You do not go around and take something to the witch doctor and expect to be returned. And standing up on a standstill, heading towards a towering figure like Andrew Omonde is as good as giving a witch doctor a present.
Especially with Oliver Mangeni in support.
Definitely, 2 witch doctors. Oh, it's not coming back. Michael Angelo with a scrum put in.
Passing the ball under pressure. This is Fabian Orlando. He has Tony Onyango out wide. Oliver Mangeni just going into contact and making sure his opponent gets out of the way.
A very unorthodox shrug there by Mangeni. Stays down. Looks like he came off worse there, holding the side of his head. Perhaps very surprised that no blood is coming down. Can see him asking, kuna damu? That's in Swahili, is there blood? Can almost read his lips from this side.
You must have very good eyesight, Hillary. But also kudos to the guys, our camera people.
I ate lots of carrots when I was much younger. Used to love watching cartoons. Bugs Bunny was my favorite. Anyway, enough of that. Back to the game. Line out, less than a minute on the clock. The Shujaa with a territorial advantage. Shujaa taking their time, not in any hurry to get to the line out.
Well, you feel they're grinding out the result.
They need to be very careful. We've seen various referees reversing the call and giving a half penalty. Ball will definitely be going to Oliver Mangeni. He was the only man they were going to target. Fabian Orlando gets the ball to Andrew Amonde. Amonde, there was a penalty for Shujaa. Amonde charges in. Auckland tried to do the typical Mchawi treatment as well. Doesn't come off. Looks like it might come off. No, does not. Amonde has the ball. Shrugs off the fast. Gets it. Ball kicked out by Tony Onyango.
It doesn't go.
Doesn't go. Tony Onyango retrieves the ball. This time looks like he wants to scamp out and the ball goes dead. The referee blows the final whistle. Doesn't. It is a penalty. Still a tense finish. It is still not over. There will be a penalty played. Tony Onyango held the ball, did not allow Auckland Metro to play it, and that is the reason why the game is still on. Auckland looking like they've left everything on the park. It looked like they probably have something special to set up a grandstand finale. Thumping tackle coming from Shujaa. Ball looks like it's actually upping out wide. Shujaa keeping their form. Referee saying that the ball should have been allowed. There's a penalty for Kenya. You can see the guys in the stadium clapping. In your picture is former Deputy President Musalia Mudavadi, former rugby player in his days, and a former patron of the Kenya Rugby Union. The final whistle is sounded. So Kenya Shujaa win the plate in the 2014 Safaricom Safari Sevens after a very exciting game against the Auckland Metros. Bush Mwale with the second try. He has been very instrumental in this team, and we are looking forward to seeing a lot more from the young man in the IRB series.
And earlier, that crucial tackle from Augustine Lugonzo that ensured the scoreline remained 17-14. As it stands, Shujaa have won the Safaricom Safari Sevens title with a 17-14 result over Auckland Metro.
Coming up next, before the main one, will be the third, fourth playoff. The game we'll see Western Province take on against Top Fry Samurai. Both teams just narrowly losing out in their semi-final encounters. And right after that, we'll have the big one, the one we've all been waiting for, the grandstand finish. Welsh Warriors playing against the Argentinian Sevens Pumas.
After, when the rugby format,
Yes, I
each player
understand that one.
comes in the rug.
But well done, well done. You've done well, huh? Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot.
And here,
Led by the captain, the rocket squad, Andramonde. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it. And to present the trophy to the captain, the CEO of Kenya Airways, Mr. Ruben Munze, to the captain himself, Andrew Amonde, the plate winners of this year's Safari Cup Sevens are the home of heroes. These are definitely the heroes. Thank you very much. Let's hear